RHS Swim speaks about her new book in a movie.
And a trip to Kings Island for some RHS students.
And RHS choirs bring home the gold.
All today on the Air.
I'm your host, Aaron Thomas.
And I'm your co-host, Brendan Haig. We have two more events this week, the Kings Island Perfect Attendance Field Trip this Friday and Devilet Showcase Friday night. We'll have more on both of them later in today's show.
Next week will be a very busy week. AP testing starts on Monday and runs for the next couple of weeks. Remember, there is no homeroom next Tuesday, but after school, the celebration of excellence where the RHS Teachers of the Year, Josh Amex, as well as Teachers of the Year from each of the RCS schools will be honored in the Civic Hall.
Also next week on Thursday morning, freshmen will take part in the annual Graduate Together Assembly. That night, the RHS Orchestra will perform their spring concert in Civic Hall.
In the last event for the next week, all seniors who made academic excellence, graduating with a 3.5 GPA or better, will be honored at the annual Academic Excellence Recognition in Civic Hall Friday evening.
Students had the chance to talk with RHS grad Jennifer Niven. Niven has a hit new book, All the Bright Places, which is on New York Times bestsellers list. She spoke with students about the book and how it's going to be made into a movie, as well as her hopes to have some of the movies shot here at RHS.
If you have perfect attendance, then you need to see Mrs. Etherton today to get signed up for the Friday's annual Kings Island trip. Here's the students currently on the list. Do you think you should be on the list? See Mrs. Etherton today.
Now let's take a look at the announcements.
A chance to earn while you learn, and a special day for kids all in today's announcements. But first, a summer opportunity to learn about starting your own business. It's time to get signed up for Boss Technologies this summer. The program runs from June 2nd through the 9th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. each day. You'll learn about how to start your own business and use today's technologies to market your products or services. The best, you get paid while you participate. To find out more and sign up, pick up an application from Mrs. Selm or Mrs. Reynolds. Also get an application from the Career Education Office across from the cafeteria. Deadline for applications is May 13th. Also, if you'll be a senior next year and are planning on being in the Cooperative Education Program, there's a job opening for a bank teller through West End Bank. This is a part-time position and you'll work some of the time right here at their branch by the cafeteria, as well as at some of their other branches in Richmond. If you are interested, see Mrs. Reynolds. It's time to think about summer school. If you've signed up for summer school classes, remember you are not officially registered until you've paid your fees. Summer school fees are being handed out now, and you can pay for the fees before or after school in the main office. This Friday night, make sure to make plans to see the annual Devilet Showcase. It starts at 7 p.m. and is an entertaining evening of dancing, choreography, and fun. Tickets are $6 and are available from any Devilet or at the door. And if you're planning on trying out for Devilet's clinic, start next week for anyone trying out. If interested, see Mrs. Reynolds. It's time again to sign up for driver's training. The next driver's education class is scheduled to start on June 2nd. The cost for the class is $390 with $100 due at sign up. There's still time to order a senior ad for this year's Pyarian. If you want to create a lasting message in print, pick up an order form in the main office and turn it in by the end of Friday to Mr. Gabbard. And finally, the local Amigos Latino Center in Richmond is holding their annual Dia del Niño Children's Day. This is a free event to celebrate Richmond's diverse culture. It's this Saturday, May 2nd at the Boys and Girls Clubs from 4 to 7 o'clock p.m. This is a free event for children of all ages and adults. Also, any RHS soccer player who would like to help out at Dia del Nino by showing off their soccer skills and teaching kids ages 3 to 14 need to see Mr. Haynes in his room, R207, by the end of the week. Be a hero to the kids of Richmond. Volunteer an hour of your time at Dia del Nino this weekend. That's your announcements. Back to you guys.
Lots of action in sports last night. Let's take a look at the results.
Red Devils have success in 3 sports yesterday, including track, softball, and girls tennis. The boys track team got a victory over the Muncie Central Bearcats 69-59 with key wins from Nathan Trewick throwing near 60 feet, Carson Cloder in the 110 hurdles and the long jump, and Jawan Claiborne in the 100 and 200 meters. Dre Davis, Corey Powell, and Noah Shaw joined Claiborne in winning the 400-meter relay. In girls tennis, they won in 3-set victory. Richmond's Mala Van Burskert and Kuliana Quinn lost 3 first sets but won their next 2. They put the Devils on top for a 3-2 win. Making it 5 in a row for the Red Devil softball team as Alyssa Tilton threw a complete game shutout. Chloe Bennett and Ryan Spicer each knocked in runs and won its 5th game with a 3-0 victory over Northeastern. They return tonight to play Anderson. That's your sports. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's our show. Remember to make plans to attend for the Devilettes Showcase on this Friday.
And congratulations to the choirs who competed in the Indiana State School Musical Association competition last weekend. RHS choirs earned gold ratings for their performance, and the chamber choir will compete this weekend for a chance to compete at state finals. Have a great day.